It's the return of the Wild West as law enforcement pursues a rowdy drug suspect down the freeways of Los Angeles.
The suspect is wanted for assault with a deadly weapon.
To keep other motorists out of harm's way, officers block traffic from coming up behind the chase. It's a rolling safety zone. Meanwhile, every mile they travel, the driver hints at just how mentally unstable he might be.
He's opening the door. He's opening the door right now. Unbelievable.
High on drugs, it's easy for him to act casual as he drives with the door wide open. But officers fear the suspect is driving under another influence as well.
The suspect inside that vehicle was thought to be holding a bottle of alcohol of some sort.
Moments later, that suspicion is confirmed.
He's holding a bottle of scotch.
The more drunk this brazen cowboy gets, the more dangerous his driving becomes.
Suspect slows down and then takes off, crossing all lanes. Now he's doing S-turns. He's turning across the lanes of the freeway. We don't know what that was all about.
And things only get stranger.
Now he's holding something out of the window. He's got his hands raised out the window. Door open again. He's got the door open on the car again. So a very dangerous situation here now for officers.
Things get even more perilous when the suspect merges onto a busy freeway that officers haven't been able to shut down yet. The teeming motorists cause the impaired suspect to panic and drive even more erratically. Of course, the marijuana the man is now smoking is likely contributing to his bad conduct.
Now he's hanging out of the window of the car. He's not even driving. He's not even steering.
The man's desperation added to the cocktail of drugs and alcohol in his system is making him behave beyond reason. But what he does next flies in the face of all good judgment and takes this crisis to a chilling new level.
Oh. Well, the suspect really displaying lots. Look at that. We don't know what's happening here.
Assistant Chief Art Acevedo was part of the pursuit. He couldn't believe how close the man came to getting himself hurt, or worse.
The officers may have perceived that as a suspect going for a weapon, and they may have had a potential of a shooting at that point. Luckily for us, it was daylight, and we can clearly see that he was not armed.
I've never seen a suspect do that before, and I can tell you he's lucky to be alive.
The suspect continues his outlaw ways like it's business as usual. But for the officers pursuing him, it's time to end this rampage. As soon as the chase enters a clear stretch of highway, they make their move.
What are they going to do here? They're going to stop it right here. They're going to stop it. They spin the suspect out. They stop it right there. And let's see what happens. The suspect is just sitting in his car. He gets out, guns drawn, and he starts running. He's throwing things now, and he's running. He keeps running. Suspect officers there. They're trying to chase him down, and he keeps running. Let's get around this tree. Let's see where he goes from here. And they tackle him.
It was a perfectly executed strike that sent the vehicle spinning to a halt. But even looking down the barrel of a gun didn't stop the drugged-out suspect. And he had to be taken down the hard way.
Yeah, it looks like Cahuenga, Lankershim off-ramps there. And now the suspect is in the custody of the California Highway Patrol.
Looking back on the suspect's rash behavior, Assistant Chief Acevedo is glad his fellow patrolman was sharp-eyed enough not to react with lethal force.
There's a phenomenon called suicide by cop, where a person that's suicidal will jump out of a car at the end of a pursuit, come out with a gun and either fire at officers or point a gun at officers in the hopes that the officers will shoot them and kill them.
Thankfully, police refused to be pulled into his deadly game. They were determined to take this suspect in alive.